Subscribing to True Potential YouTube channel is quick and easy. Simply go to your YouTube app on your phone, type in True Potential and press the red subscribe option. You'll then be notified as and when new videos are released.
But Jenny, you're in the office. How are you finding it?
I've been in a couple of times this week, mainly just to get away from the dog, to be honest. I need that break. But yeah, no, it's brilliant, to be honest. We had a lovely demonstration of kind of how to go around the office, so we're taking everybody into consideration. We're not being, like when you might go into town, people are just barging past you. It's a very sense of, try and keep 2 meters apart. We've got some lovely face masks for when we're walking around the office, demonstrated just there. But yeah, getting my temperature taken when we come in. There's hand sanitizers pretty much everywhere you walk, and I feel absolutely safe. There's no dread of thinking, oh God, like what's it going to be? Are people going to take this seriously? I think we're all on the same page, and I don't know about anybody else, but I'm actually really looking forward to having a bit of an ounce of normal life. Because I don't think, structure, away from the dog, away from kind of home. Whilst I think, we've done great in lockdown, trying to separate home life from, working life. For me, I love being in the office. I love seeing faces. I love speaking to people face to face as opposed to via email or, so yeah, I'm very, very excited.
So George, when are you back in? Because Becca and I are back in the same week. I say Becca and I, she's going to be on her own because I'm on holiday, if I manage to make it onto the aeroplane, because who knows who's going to turn up with my passport. But yeah, when are you back?
I'm back in on Monday, so I'm looking forward to it. So what we're gonna do in the weeks we're back is more project based. So give us a chance to get together, thrash project ideas out, and then the time which we spend working away from the office, we'll be able to get our heads down, quiet, and get on with that. So we've been productive. It should make us even more productive. But I'm looking forward to seeing the team. We have morning, afternoon meetings where we're on Teams, we're on Zoom, so we get to see each other. And there's been some funny stories in itself from those video calls. But just looking forward to seeing everyone.
Point to note though there, George, you did say the productivity is going to be even greater. I don't know whether we should ask Graham to edit this out because this is going out to the public. So they're going to be going, great, you've kept right on top of my investments. What am I going to win now? So you've only got yourself to blame for that one, George. So Becca, you've been going into the office fairly frequent. I say frequently, I don't mean as in like every day, but more frequently than certain we three have.
Yeah, so we've our team's actually continued to grow throughout lockdown. We've continued bringing in new clients, and as such, we've had to hire more staff. And I think very unusual to be in a situation where you're joining a new company and you're meeting your colleagues for the first time on a video phone call. So we've been doing the occasional day in the office throughout last month with some of our new members of staff, but also some of the the older faces, not older faces, nice youthful faces.
Go for it. You were saying things were old fashioned earlier. Just go for it.
More experienced members of the team, we'll call them, in the office, just so everyone getting to know each other, and it's been lovely seeing everybody's faces together again. And the week we're due back in, so we commence on the 14th, so we're going to have the full department there, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. I share what you're saying there, Jenny, about not getting away from the dog. Mine's on the dining chair beside me. I'm praying that the postman didn't come whilst you're on this call, because you can see I pop up and start off, which has happened during a few phone calls. But yeah, really, really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I was as well, until obviously we looked at the rota, and then I'm off the week that we're in. I think because I will be back from being abroad again if I get to go. I think I might pop down anyway, because you're right, it is nice to see people, although I think I mentioned in a podcast earlier on that the development team, it's kind of out of sight is out of mind, so we're not getting as many. We can just get our heads down and get on with things. So yes, George, you're right, productivity does go through the roof in that vein, and I think that's going to change the week that we're in, because I was in head office not yesterday but the day before, and I had a meeting with Dan, and he was 20 minutes late for the meeting. And that's because this is the first week back for some teams. It was that thing where you see people in the kitchen or around and about, and you're like, oh, I meant to ask you. So you forget. So with the development team, nobody's going, oh, can I just ask? Because they're not there to ask. But then Dan was 20 minutes late for saying, 2 minutes, I just need to speak to you about this, and I just need to speak to you about that. So where's that going? Where is he and what's he doing? And that will be a symptom of, I would just say, have a buffer either side of meeting times when you are back in the office to allow people to be late, and then your meetings to overrun while people are catching up face to face. It will be really lovely because you do, I mean, as much as you get comfortable in your surroundings because you have no choice, just to go back to something that, again, you were comfortable in and you knew so well will be really nice for people to be able to do. And I think knowing that it's kind of in then not also gives people the ability to understand that they're going back to that, the level of like quiet and production that they need from their homes, and back to the dog, because you might whinge about them now, but the period when you're in the office, you'll be like, oh, but I'm missing them. And then you're like, oh, here we go again.
I actually, whilst I'm complaining, I called into the office for a couple of hours the other week and I took her with me. So I will definitely miss her when we go back.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to the True Potential YouTube channel. If you have any questions or requests for future videos, let us know in the comments.